Good evening. It's a minute or two before 7:30, but I would like to welcome you to the auditorium here at Homer High School. I don't want to stand in front of anyone, so I'm going to go over stage left, right? Up stage left.
Stage left.
My name is Doug Bennett, and it's a pleasure to be the principal here at Homer High School and wish you holiday greetings. One of my favorite times of year as our auditorium comes alive as we prepare for last week our instrumental concert, tonight our vocal concert. It's lovely to hear music first thing in the morning in this wonderful facility. And nighttime preparations for a winter play. It's a wonderful life here on the stage at Homer High School. The radio play version tomorrow night and Saturday at 2 p.m. A couple things about the space. In the event of an emergency exits in the front, as well as in the rear of the auditorium. We'll give you direction in regards to that. If you have a cell phone or another device that's going to make noise, please put it off to a silent or a vibrate mode so that we can all enjoy that performance together. Thank you for spreading out throughout the auditorium tonight. We've asked folks to sit with a space or two between them and trying to alternate rows or stagger rows again so that we can maintain social distance. We're incredibly grateful to have you all here with us tonight. I want to thank Kevin Weinheimer, who's here with us from City BOCES, who is live streaming for us. Right? We'd love to have a room full. We know we have a lot of people that are going to enjoy the wonderful music our students have prepared online tonight as well. With that, Mrs. McLaughlin, I believe we're going to begin with our national anthem. So, ladies and gentlemen, the combined concert choirs at Homer Senior High School. Happy holidays. Would you all please rise? Oh.
say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose star stripes and bright stars to the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red bells bursting in, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Just give us a moment to get everyone set up, and thank you so much for joining us. We're so excited to have you with us tonight. Good evening, and thank you so much for coming out for our annual, though it's been 2 years, our annual winter vocal concert. We're so excited to have you join us and to have an audience and to be able to share what we've been working on for the last several months. We'll be starting first with our Blue Notes. We're going to start with a classic swing tune. It Had to Be You. Some of you who might know the movie When Harry Met Sally, it comes from there. And just as a nice romantic one and fun little swing one for us to start off with. We are really lucky today to have a jazz combo to my right. So at the piano we have Mr. Carl, we have Callum Hush on the guitar, and we have Tori Barton on drums. So say a little thank you to them for being here.
I wandered around and finally found that somebody who could make me true. Or even be glad, just to be sad, thinking of you.
Some others I've seen,
Others I've seen,
I never be me. I never be cross, try to be lost, what they would do.
or nobody else. You need a friend with all your faults. I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. It had to be you. For nobody else gave me a thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you, had to be
For our next one, we thought we'd do a nice jazz ballad. I'll Be Home for Christmas. I must say, it's been such a pleasure working with all the students this year. I think we're all just so glad to be singing together again, performing together. And this group up here, their musicality has just been so wonderful. We've done some difficult things, and this one, it has really tight harmonies, which can be quite tricky, and yet they're making these phrases really beautiful. So we hope you enjoy I'll Be Home for Christmas.
I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please just know mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas. If only in my dreams. If only in
We're still wishing on snow for some of us, but yes. One of the other styles of jazz is one of the things about jazz is sometimes the rhythm, and certain composers really kind of went above and beyond to do a lot of things with interesting time signatures. Steve Brubeck is probably the most famous of those, with his take 5, and he did pretty much any time signature he could imagine. So this is kind of a fun little version of Deck the Halls in 7/8. So if you're used to it in a 4/4, it's like you're missing a step. So it kind of gives this nice dancing feel to it because it's kind of skipping along. It's a challenge, but it's been kind of fun. The first group I ever did this with, they liked it so much they wanted to sing it in June at St. Anthony's Day, which was funny. And I also find once I've sung this enough, it's hard to go back to the old way. We hope you enjoy it. Deck the Halls in 7/8.
Follow the
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Come we now are gay and carol, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. Oh, see the blazing new before us, fa la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus. La 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 la. Song of May and merry measure. La 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure. La 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 la. Fast away, behold your passes. La 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 la. Hail the new year, lads and lasses. La 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 la. Sing we joyous all together. La 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 la. Hear the song of wind and weather. La 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 la.
So for our last little song today, we're going to pull out all the stops. We're going to have not only our couple join us on a classic jazz standard. If you know Manhattan Transfer and any of their songs, you probably know Trickle Trickle. I actually hear it weekly at my daughter's dance class, so that's kind of fun for her tap class. And also Brandon McLaughlin, I want to give a wave, is going to be joining us for a saxophone solo. Yay! So we're excited. And by the way, if you didn't catch it when you came in, the program is on a QR code. So it's at the back of both of the aisles there. I have one printed program on display in the lobby if you want to see some of our pictures so far, what we've been up to this year. We hope you enjoyed Trickle Trickle, and thanks so much for your attention this morning.
Dip, 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 dip. Drip, drip, on. Splash, splash, tell me how long will this rain last? The rain keeps dropping, there ain't no stopping. Tell me how long will this rain last? Drip, drip, on. Stop, stop, just gotta see what's been going on. She's been waiting and I'm hesitating. Tell me how long this rain won't stop. I did my clothes get cold. Go on my road. Well, you know I'm shot to death. Can you let me go ride? Gotta go to the party, yeah. Please let me go show. Well, I can't take it, no, I can't make it. I won't see my baby no more. Flash, flash, follow me along. Will this rain last? Rain keeps dropping, there ain't no stopping. Tell me how long will this rain last? Stop, stop, just gotta see what's been going on. She's been waiting and I'm hesitating. Tell me when this rain last. Gotta go, I want to see my baby no more. Tell me how long will it last?
How about another hand for the band? Just give us just a second and we'll have Ruby Rhythms with you in just a moment. All right, so this is the Ruby Rhythms. First you heard our select jazz group, and this is our select women's choir. The first song that we're going to be doing is one that was arranged by the Michael McGlynn of the Irish a cappella group. Anyone ever seen Riverdance? The vocal group, what there was who did this song. So this is called Jerusalem, and it's an ancient Irish melody. And these lyrics are talking about Jerusalem, how beautiful it is, how broad it is, and hoping for better days. It's a little bit different because it's got what's called monody. So it's got this different kind of harmony that comes in. So we'll start with 1, we'll go to 2, we'll go all the way. I think we went up to 6 different harmony parts here. And also the soloists. Take a look at the program for all of the soloists there. And in this one, I'm going to cheat and look in the right order. So we will start off with Maren Scherer, then Lavinia Caravella, Tori Barton, and Lucia Caravella. Please enjoy Jerusalem. love that one. Our next one is one that has become a bit of a tradition. It's the Irish Blessing, and it's really beautifully arranged by Katie Moran Bart. We hope you enjoy this lovely imagery of wishing well for friends and those on journeys. The next one, many of you may recognize, of course, as being part of Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker. So since it was originally a dance and arranged for ballet, we thought it might be fun to do a little bit of choreography for you this evening. just do a fun little piece, Melakalikimaka, with the words from Hawaii, and I believe it's some of their favorite carols. I think that glitter's gonna stick with you forever like this. All right, thank you very much, and here's our last review of the music.
Melakalikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas Day. Christmas Day. That's the island greeting that we send to you. And where palm trees sway, here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. The sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Melakalikimaka is the wise way to say Merry Christmas to you. Melakalikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas Day. Hawaiian Christmas Day, that's the island greeting that we send to you. From the land where palm trees sway, you know that Christmas will be green and bright. The sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Melakalikimaka is the wise way to say Merry Christmas to you. Melakalikimaka is the wise way to say Merry Christmas, a very Merry Christmas, to say Merry Christmas to you.
All right, while we bring everyone up here for the concert choir portion, I'd like to invite the booster presidents, Mrs. Sarah Bowens, to tell you a few words. And I hope you brought your $10 for your discount cards because they do so much for us every single year and we can't thank them enough.
Thank you.
Good evening, my name is Sarah Bowens. I wanted to just take just a minute to talk about the Music Boosters. First, to let you know there is more Music Boosters who were probably avoiding us as you came through this evening. Tonight we are selling Portland County and Tompkins County discount cards. If you're not familiar with them, I know lots of groups are selling them. You get discounts at different businesses, restaurants, and Portland is good until March of 2023. They're $10. We also have one single ornament left, also $10, so you can see me on the way out if you're interested. All of the money that we raise for Music Boosters goes directly back to the students. And it's not just high school, it's preschool all the way through high school. The money that we raise helps support the teachers in things that maybe are not in their regular budget. This year we have bought a sound system, a portable sound system for Mrs. Holmes in the elementary school so they can start practicing their second grade play with microphones, pretty exciting. We also have bought microphones for the high school musical and in the process of buying keyboards for one of the music classes. We meet every other month here in the junior high. Our next meeting is Wednesday, January 12th here. We'd love to have you join us. It's a great way to just, grab a friend and say, hey, let's go check this out. If you don't have time to add another meeting in, one super easy way that you can help us is by going to smile.amazon.com for all of your Amazon purchases and choosing Homer Music Boosters Club. We get, I know it doesn't sound like much, but we get 0.5% of every purchase, but it adds up along the way. So consider us. We're also on Facebook. You can find us at Homer Music Boosters Club and see what's going on. Thank you.
I was going to do this a little bit later, but they're still moving. So I just wanted to say that, and you probably know this, but that these sorts of events don't happen with just one person. And there are so many people I wanted to thank that I put in the program so I wouldn't forget this time. So yay. We want to thank Mr. Zach Sobel, who's helping us out here on Lane Zell. Thank you. Justin Horner, Mrs. Jerry White, all the custodial staff, they're just wonderful. They're always there whenever we need anything, and oftentimes anticipate things before we would even think of that. They're just wonderful to work with. Thank you to them. I work with a wonderful group of professionals, and Mr. D.P. Gennaro, our coordinator, and just the whole staff really comes together to make things happen, especially when things get a little bit different in these times of COVID. It's just fantastic. Mr. Jim McGrory, Mr. Douglas Van Etten really help us anytime we need anything, and we just really appreciate their support. Thank you so much. Mr. Thomas Turk and the Board of Ed and all the homework faculty, staff, students, community. It's really just so wonderful to work here where people come together and celebrate music and the arts and support the students, and it just makes a world of a difference. How about you thank your families for supporting you? Right. We will be starting the first piece I'm going to mention in just a second. Our first song, I thought this would be a perfect one to start our first concert back together in 2 years. How Can I Keep From Singing? I think a lot of us know this tune. It is a traditional Quaker hymn, and I feel like the first line is maybe the theme song of my life. How can I keep from singing, right? When my life goes on and end this song, definitely. But I also, we took a deeper look at the lyrics, and it really talks about how we can find the good even in difficult times. And we use music to celebrate the good times, to mourn the bad times, and everything in between. It just helps music helps life be that much better. So we hope you enjoy How Can I Keep From Singing? For our second song, we're going to invite two soloists down. The Candle is a Symbol. I just thought this was a really beautiful song. It was a newer release. There's a lot of symbols at this time of year, and one of them are candles. And the nice thing is, it really goes across a whole bunch of traditions this time of year and talks about hope and love and family and community. And making people welcome. And I just thought that was really beautiful. And also, I just thought it'd be fun to add one thing more. So we were really privileged to work with Miss Corina Lang, who helped us learn the ASL, the American Sign Language, to do along with this, to try and again, extend it to more people. So we hope you enjoy The Candle is a Symbol with soloists Hannah Slade and Tori Martin.
There's a place in the window for a candle burning bright, and that candle in the window is a symbol of peace tonight. Peace. The candle is a symbol of peace, of peace. The candle in the window shines for There's a place at the table for a candle burning bright, and that candle at the table is a symbol that hope is here, of hope, true hope. The candle is a symbol of hope, true hope. The candle at the table shines for hope. The candle is a symbol, but only a song to sharing the light from your The candle is a symbol of love and joy, great joy. The candle in the window shines for love and peace and joy.
I feel like this year is the year of bringing back traditions. It used to be the tradition every single year to do both the carol bells and Hallelujah chorus, and we are doing that for you today. I think this is your favorite, yes? Yes, I think so. So we hope you enjoy the traditional Ukrainian carol, Carol of the Bells.
wanting to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, holly how raising the sound, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Ding, dong, ding, dong, ding, dong, ding, dong, ding, dong. Wanting to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how raising the sound, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here.
We're getting back towards normal, but we're not completely there yet. So you may have noticed that there was a QR code at the back if you'd like to sing Holiday Chorus from your seats with us this evening. Hopefully next year we can get you back up on stage. We just want to make sure there's enough room to be clear and have plenty of space between people. I just want to say what a joy it's been to work with every single person on this stage. It really has been. They are so positive. They're so hardworking. I really, I don't have to ask them to be quiet too much. Yeah, but they're just so wonderful. They give 100% every single day. I don't think I've ever had such a cooperative group, so give them a hand. They're really wonderful. We can do this here together. We've grown so much, we're going to just keep going, and it's just fun every single day to come to work. And who can say that? That's just so awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. It's so nice to have people in the auditorium again and to hear that applause. Yes, it's so fun to be able to do that. You don't miss those videos, do you? No, I don't think so. Yes, but we got through it and we learned a lot of things, and we're happy to be here. A special thank you to our providence this evening, Mr. Jacob Carl. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday, and please stand for the singing of the Holiday Chorus. He shall
of kings and Lord of lords, King of kings and Lord of lords. And he shall reign forever and ever. Eternal and days, immortal and days. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Have a wonderful holiday. Thank you all so much for coming.